Hey, what's up, guys? It's Film Geek here, and this is a review for The Invention of Lying, starring Rick Gervais from the BBC version of The Office, Jennifer Garner, Jonah Hill, Louis C.K., and some other people as well. This movie is absolutely hilarious for the first, half of it. I was laughing my balls off, almost literally. It takes place in a world where lying doesn't exist. Everyone says exactly what is on their mind and means absolutely everything they say. And it just becomes hilarious because of that fact. And then one day, Ricky Gervais is able to say something that isn't, or as we in the real world would call a lie. And he kind of runs with the fact that he's the only person alive who is able to tell a lie. And he starts making up some cool stuff. At first he uses it kind of for evil. He starts it off by telling a bank that he has more money in his account than what their computers actually show. And so since he said it, it must be true, and so they give him the money. And it kind of spirals from there. At one point, it becomes a very touching film when he uses this ability to help people. He stops a man, played by Jonah Hill, from committing suicide. He keeps a couple from breaking up. He just makes a lot of people happy. But then, this is where I dislike this movie. When his mother is on her deathbed, he ends up telling a lie about heaven, and that she'll go to this wonderful place where she'll be happy, and no one has ever heard of this before, and so they want to know more, and it kind of spirals into him having to basically tell them the gospel, and he's made it all up. That as a pretty religious guy, that pisses me off to huge extents, and kind of killed the rest of the movie for me. The sacrilege of it was just too much for me to bear, and it stopped being funny from there, at least for me. For people who don't really mind that kind of stuff in their movies, you'll probably still think it's a hilarious movie, but for me, it was funny as shit until that point, and then just became annoying and angered me. Because of that, I give The Invention of Lying a 2.5 out of 5. Because half the movie was really good, and the other half just pissed me the fuck off. So The Invention of Lying. Check it out if you don't mind having sacrilege in your comedies. If you're like me and it pisses you off, you're probably not going to enjoy this. But 2.5 out of 5. It's not terrible, it's just annoying.